Hey quilting and sewing friends, we are on to block 3 for the month of July. It's pretty self-explanatory how to cut except these fancy dancy triangles that we have in the pattern this month, which I'm super excited about. Let's try. This is all about trying something new, learning new tips, new tricks. So I'm gonna walk you through how to cut the triangles because you know, something new, it's kind of weird. So let's get into it. Okay, so we are cutting triangle C. So you are going to take your 4.5 by 4 7/8 triangle, and we're cutting 4 of them. Okay, so we're going to take the long side, the 4 7/8 side, and you want that horizontal to you. Okay, so I want that along my belly. Okay, and then I'm going to take your favorite fabric marking pen. Mine is the Friction. Comes off with heat. We have them in the shop if you need them, but this is my favorite. And we are going to mark along the top, inside from the left side and the right side, 2¼ inches. Okay, so 2¼ So I'm going to do a little hash mark up here. And then from the right side, I'm going to do the same thing, 2¼ So when we cut our triangles out, you always want your triangle to have a flat top. It helps you when you sew your triangles then together to have really perfect triangles and points. Okay, so from the bottom corner, bottom right corner, I'm going up to the top right hash mark I made. I'm going to cut that off. Cut. And then same from the other side. So bottom left corner up to the top left hash mark. Okay, that gives me my center triangle. So now we're going to do 4 of these. So then move that to the side, and here we roll. Horizontal side is the long side, 4 7/8. You're going to do 2¼ in. All right, so these are your 4 C triangles, the outside triangles pointing in, and next we're going to cut triangles DR and D. Okay, now we're going to cut triangles D and DR, so you need 4 rectangles. 2 are going to be the D and 2 are going to be DR. Okay, so let's start with your first rectangle. What you're going to do is from the top and the bottom, you're going to measure in 1/2 inch. So one set you're going to do from the left, the other set you're going to do from the right. Okay, so for example, this first set we're going to do from the left. So we're going to mark the 1/2 inch on the top on the left, and then I'm going to mark the 1/2 inch at the bottom with my favorite marking pen. And you're going to cut from that hash mark to that hash mark. Okay, so now you've got 2. And then the same thing from the left, half. Can't see it. From the bottom, half. Okay. And we're cutting from there. So we're going left to right, right to left. I don't know, whatever. So now we have 4 triangles that sit on the right side of your CE block. Okay, so this is C, so then all of them will sit on this side. So when we sew them together, you'll have a center triangle and a square. Okay, so then these triangles, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to do from this side. So 1/2 inch at the top from the right, 1/2 inch from the bottom on the left. And that should give us the other side of the triangle. Half inch. The other direction. Beautiful. See that? Now we've made triangles for both sides. Okay, so we'll do the other side the same way. Okay, 1/2 inch top here, 1/2 inch bottom. Also, you may not think that this matters, but it absolutely does. So do not cut all of them from the same direction. You will be very upset with yourself and you will have to recut them. Would you like to know how I know that? I did it already. Okay, bye. Now to sew. We're gonna go sew now. Okay, everything's cut out. We're gonna sew. 4 patches are easy. We all know how to sew those, so I'm not gonna worry too much about the 4 patch here. You guys can do that. But we're gonna sew the triangles together, okay? So you're gonna take your center triangle, and you're gonna put your left side on, and you're going to start your bottom, up 1/4 of an inch. Pretty exact, like don't get too carried away, don't go too shy because you're gonna have excess, but 1/4 of an inch. I even measure it. I like to clip. You're welcome to pin, whichever you prefer. Because when you sew it and you open it up, it's gonna, like, I don't know, magic somehow. So we're gonna sew it. I'm gonna go iron it, I'll be right back. Okay, sewn on. So I don't quite do 1/4 inch because I got a little excess there, but that will be hidden in the, see, I'm a little shy on the bottom there. So like a scant 1/4 inch, a little bit up, but that'll get hidden in my seam, so I'm not worried. Now I'm gonna sew the other side on. A little less hanging over. Okay, there's a delicate balance to that because now I got a little extra hanging off the bottom. But again, all of that's gonna get hidden in my seams and no one's gonna know. And look I have a beautiful triangle and a rectangle, give or take. We'll see how this turns out. Anyway, sew your 4 patches together, sew your triangles together, and then I will be right back to show off my finished block. Okay, it's done. This is my July block of the month. I love it. These triangles, the triangle and a square is super cool. I kind of like that new technique, so I will definitely be maybe using that in the future in some future projects. So anyway, good luck. If you guys need anything while working on this, let us know. And then we're adding something new. We're gonna do a Creative Spaces Sewcial at the library. So it'll be free. The first one I believe is July 30th. It's a Thursday. I'll confirm that date in the description here below. And you can find it on our Facebook page and our website, where we get together Thursday afternoon 1 to 4, and we can work on our block of the months or our new mystery block there. So I'll be there, answer questions, help with the tips, tricks, guidance as you're working on it if you're running into a problem or if you have questions. Obviously, I'm always at the shop, but there we'll actually be sewing, cutting, ironing, all that jazz. So bring your sewing machine, bring some tools. We'll have some irons, some cutting boards, some cutting tools, all that jazz, but you're always welcome to bring your own. And yeah, it'll be fun. All right, guys, we will see you next month.